Great morning, good morning. Good morning to every single one of you. Morning, let's wait for some people on the feed so we can start. How's everybody doing? Good morning. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. Good morning to everybody. Beautiful wall on my left side right here. You got a guy that's gonna see it right here. The beautiful wall all the way to the east side of the city of Tijuana, Baja California. 25-30 foot wall with 6.57 foot underneath, full with concrete. How's everybody doing? Good morning to everybody. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. God bless everybody. God bless my country of Mexico, my city of Tijuana. And God bless the United States of America. Ultimately, God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for another day. It's Friday, people. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God for another day that He gave us 2 arms, 2 legs, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. God bless every single one of you, and thank you for joining this feed. And thank you for joining me this morning. How's everybody doing? Good? You guys doing good? Hopefully you guys are doing great, and you guys are going to have a beautiful day at work as we are driving to our place of work. Thank you so much for joining. What the hell is going on? Why fake news media? And I want to talk about this because there's I don't want to exacerbate the situation, irritate, but there's other topics besides this one that are really important. This one is extremely important because fake news media, the left, Democrats, liberals, are not talking about this. But if it would have been Joe Biden, if it would have been somebody from the left, a Democrat, holy cow, this would be all over the damn place. This will be all over the damn place. And it's amazing every time. Every single time, it is exactly the same. Every time it is the same. And the question is, a lot of people are asking why this is so continuous. Why it happens continuously. Why it fake news media, the leftist media, why it continues to do this to the President of the United States of America. I know that you hate him. I know. But if this, I will tell you what just happened around the world, and what Donald Trump, what he just did, it is huge. It is huge, like he says with a Y, huge. And nobody's talking about it as exactly the tragedy of the little kid, Karen Hynant, that nobody was talking about it also, and that Black Lives Matter is not even saying a thing, and nobody's saying a thing, as exactly what President Donald Trump is doing to fight child trafficking, as exactly what just happened yesterday. And it is world news, and nobody's talking about it. Whether you like him or whether you don't like him, this is actually extremely important as world news. And to bring peace is one of the things that everybody, even a liberal, to bring peace is one of the most important things and objectives in the world. To bring peace between 2 countries, between 2 leaders of the world, is one of the most important things. The ideology of a leader is to bring peace on earth, or to bring peace in a country, which we don't have in Mexico, which we don't have in Tijuana, that the other day had 9 homicides and one beheading on a cooler. That is a normal day for us. That is a typical normal day in the park for us. The other day that they found in drums and drums and gallons, human human parts in a part over here in Tijuana on the east side of the city. But today, nobody's talking about this. And if it would have been Joe Biden, or if it would have been Bernie Sanders, or if it would have been Alexandria Rashida Tlaib or Nancy Pelosi, holy cow, this would be all over the damn place. CNN, MSNBC, ABC, the New York Times, New York Post, Washington Post, Washington Times, Telemundo, Univision, everybody would be talking about it all over the place. Oh my God, what he just did and what just happened. Benjamin Netanyahu, that I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, and I want to thank one of my followers that sent me the correct pronunciation and how to pronunciate and how to say his last name. The Prime Minister and leader of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, and the conglomerate leaders of Saudi Arabia came to a peaceful agreement. Wow. Israel, with Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, and the conglomerate leaders of Saudi Arabia sat down and came to a peaceful agreement. They came with peace. You know who put that all together? Do you know who put that meeting together? Do you actually know who said, okay, Benjamin, okay, conglomerate leaders of Saudi Arabia, let's sit down and come to a peaceful agreement? Do you actually know who put that together? To all the leftists, to all the liberals, to all the Democrats, do you actually know who sat down and put that meeting together? And why nobody's talking about it? Like the assassination of the little white kid, 5 years old, killed by a black man. Nobody was talking about it yesterday. Black Lives Matter was not talking about it. Or by Vanessa Guillen, the military, beautiful young lady, Hispanic, that it was killed and slaughtered by a black man. Nobody's talking about it. But why nobody's talking about this right now? Who put it together? Who sat down Benjamin Netanyahu from the Prime Minister of Israel with the conglomerate leaders of Saudi Arabia and sat down, thank you for the pronunciation of Netanyahu. Thank you. The conglomerate leaders of Saudi Arabia, who put it together? Donald Trump and the administration of Donald Trump with his two leaders, William Barr and Mike Pompeo. Peace on earth. That is what a leader, a country, a leader of the world does. Not like China that is setting threats to the United States if they don't stop their bullying on social media and they keep on saying that the virus was made in China. We're going to have an energical reaction, like the Prime Minister of China said, or like the head chief of the military of the intelligence of of China said, there's going to be consequences if you don't stop, United States. And the Pentagon responded, you don't respond like that. Leaders bring peace. And here, it's amazing how the Democrats and how liberals and the left, I don't care, I'm not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat, but I support the President of the United States. And I will tell you, one of the reasons why is because he is fighting all these communist and socialist people. And nobody's talking about this. This is humongous. Israel and Saudi Arabia coming into a peaceful agreement, and a lot of it has to do with the United States government and Donald Trump. That it has to do a lot with oil. You never know. That it has to do a lot with what happened and with Hezbollah and how Iran and Iraq are feeding Hezbollah in Russia, how's Russia feeding Iran and Iraq with artillery and guns? Nobody's talking about this. Do you see CNN talking about it? This is humongous. This is huge. It's one of the greatest accomplishments in the administration of Trump to sit down Israel and to sit down Saudi Arabia to come to a peaceful agreement. Do you know how hard is that? A fight that has been through centuries. And of course, we never thought that this could happen. And somebody came out, and of course, they want to ride on the cocktails of Donald Trump immediately. Joe Biden came out. Joe Biden comes out and he says, I congratulate the conglomerate leaders of Saudi Arabia and Israel for coming into peace. But he never mentioned, I congratulate the president for doing a phenomenal and excellent job on finding peace between these two countries. Never. Of course he's not going to say it's his competition for becoming the president. For God's sake, this is not about who's going to win the presidency. This is not about you, Joe Biden. It's not about your fraud vice president candidate, Kamala Harris, that she wants to talk about immigration. For God's sake, you are a legislative leader in California. You want to talk about immigration? What is happening in California with immigration? And you want to talk about immigration? The hell out of here, the worst one. And now that we're seeing how Joe Biden is actually responding to this great accomplishment that the administration of Trump has accomplished, that is to be the middleman, to be the middle person, to be the middle country, to rejoin Israel and to rejoin Saudi Arabia to find peace. Nobody says nothing. Not even one person. Nobody says nothing. Nobody. CNN doesn't say nothing. This is fake news. It's fake news. CNN doesn't say nothing. MSNBC doesn't say nothing. ABC doesn't say nothing. All the leftist newspapers don't say absolutely not even one thing. Not even one thing. But it's a great accomplishment. Do you know who said immediately something? Who do you think that immediately came out and said something about this great accomplishment to find peace between Israel and Saudi Arabia? Emiratos Árabes, if you want me to be more correct. Do you know who immediately said? Because they know that the administration of Trump and Trump itself were key factors to bring these two countries, these two humongous countries that they have been fighting for centuries to come in a peaceful agreement. Do you know who immediately, which countries immediately said something about it? One of them, Palestine. Immediately Palestine, because of the enormous war that has been occurring between Israel and Palestine, and that Palestine is still Palestine, and the land that it was stolen by Palestine, it was stolen by Israel. So Palestine immediately speaks out with who else? With Iran and with Iraq. They immediately speak out, and they signal and they accuse of Saudi Arabia of betraying them, telling them, you cannot do this to us. You are a traitor to the Arabic people, to the Arabic people. You are a traitor to us. Much more than religious beliefs, as we know that Iran is full with Shia Muslim, and Iraq is It's full with, terrorist organizations, and also with Sunni Muslim, but a lot of Shia Muslim. And Palestine is full with Sunni Muslim. It has to do a lot with religious beliefs. It has to do a lot with the war that it has been going for centuries with the Jewish people and Muslim people. How you doing? If you don't like me, get the hell out. What are you doing over here? This guy, by last name Shanks. Get the hell out of you. And you're watching me. It says con artist. Get the hell out of here, Way. Get the hell out of here. You're still watching me. What the hell you're doing? It's amazing. Amazing. It's amazing how, all these people, the liberals and the Democrats, that they're coming over here. Hope that I don't get into your sensitivity. And hope that I don't get into your space. And I don't damage your feelings. Because, oh my God, he's such a narcissist, he's such a fascist, and he's such a racist. Because this happens every day. You guys get in here, and you guys are, oh my God, I can't believe that he's a Mexican, he's brown, and he insulted his people, he's a traitor to his people, he's a traitor to his people. Now, I know what you're going to say. So congratulations, it's not going anywhere. So, going back to the real subject. My God, why Iran and Iraq and Palestine, immediately they're talking about this. Not too long ago, 3 to 4 weeks ago, and it's amazing how liberals and Democrats were defending this. They were defending Qasem Soleimani. Not too long ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, Iran and Iraq, the prime minister of Iraq, and the leader of the Muslim religion, and the leader of the religion in Iran got together, sat down. They were having dinner, and they were talking about international commerce between those two countries. And in a moment, it came to a moment where, feelings like Democrats and liberals started to get in the middle of it. And a journalist asked this, your opinion on the government of the United States? And immediately the prime minister of Iraq said this. And the leader of Iran said this. We are going to get vengeance, and we are going to retaliate. And we are going to counterattack the United States of America. That's what they said. For the assassination of Qasem Soleimani. Wow. That is a direct threat. Instead of finding peace, that is a direct threat. But what did United States Democrats and liberals, but what the United States did? They assassinated Qasem Soleimani, the leader and general. He was a great man of peace. My God, who in the hell are you? Where the hell you have your brain? You have it up in at a toilet all night? And you've been flushing it? Holy smokes, people, really? Direct threat by Iran and Iraq. Directly to the government of the United States of America. Not only that, China is threatening the United States of America. If they don't start, if Mike Pompeo and William Barr, Mike Pompeo has been doing a phenomenal job on protecting the United States of America and exposing China for what they have been doing to the world. Not only the United States of America, what they have been doing to my country of Mexico, what they have been doing to the world. And China, not only Iran and Iraq has threatened the United States of America, China has come out and said, if you don't stop, the prime minister, look at this, the prime minister of China, not, the Chinese guy that, your typical guy. No. The prime minister of China came out and said, you know what? If you don't stop United States, dude, you're gonna get hurt. Oh my God, that is a threat. That is a threat by liberal Tart Heine Oken. Nice fake profile. These fake profiles that they come over here, man. I don't care about your threats, brother. I don't care about your threats. I have confronted your people, Antifa, right here in my city. Come over here to Tijuana and talk to me over here to Mexico. And this is the amazing thing. This is the amazing thing. Now you get the Prime Minister of China. The Prime Minister of China saying, if you don't stop blaming us for COVID, and also what they are mad about, China, what they're mad is that Mike Pompeo and William Barr, they're blocking every entrance for their Machiavellical plan of implementing the 5G technology with the device of Huawei. Australia, the UK, the European Union, New Zealand, Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, Israel, and now India. They don't want nothing to do with Chinese technology anymore. Because of Mike Pompeo and William Barr, they have been exposing them. So China is pissed right now because their plan is not going as they are saying. The plan is not going as they were planning to go. So China immediately starts threatening the United States, and the Prime Minister comes out and says, you know what, if you don't stop, we're gonna energically react. What is energically react? And then the head chief of the military intelligence, if you don't stop, there's gonna be consequences. Why are you threatening? Because they have exposed you that you are doing nuclear testing in the Chinese Sea and you're doing 5G testing in the Chinese Sea? That's why you're mad? Because your ally, Russia, has been put out in the world as a fool because you had the vaccine all this time, so that means that you provoked this virus. Now Russia comes out with a magic stick saying, oh, we had the vaccine all along. Why? Because William Barr, Mike Pompeo just found out and discovered that you were building a satellite to interfere with other signals of satellites that they are for, you know, to provide internet for the world. Why? Because China was discovered that they're trying to reinvent the internet and give it to the government and not to the people. Why? Because you were discovered because of that. And now nobody is talking about this great accomplishment that the President of the United States of America just did. That is they found peace between Saudi Arabia, Los Emiratos Árabes, and Israel. The administration of Trump was the one that mediated, the one that was in the middle for these two countries that they've been fighting for centuries to sit down and come to a peaceful agreement. Amazing. It's a great accomplishment. Phenomenal and great accomplishment. But nobody, except Joe Biden, he said, I congratulate the Saudi Arabia, and I congratulate also, I congratulate also Israel that they came to a peaceful agreement. But he didn't say I congratulate the President of the United States of America. No, I congratulate these two countries. These two countries just made it happen by itself. And now you get Palestine all pissed off. Now you get Iran all mad. Now you get Iraq, man, they're mad as hell. Now you get China all mad as hell. Now you get Russia, that there are the magic stick with the vaccine. I'm Vladimir Putin. I found the vaccine in the backyard of my house. There was a liberal right there that he was making it. And he's like, hey, what's going on, John? I make the vaccine, Vladimir. I got it. And we're going to save the world because we want communism. So it was just like that was the way that they made the vaccine. Amazingly. Amazing. Leftist media. Horrible. Leftist media. Horrible. and as horrible as the assassination of the young kid yesterday, 5 years of age, Cannon Hyden. Nobody's talking about it, and nobody was talking about it. Why? Because he was white. Because he was white. But if it would have been a black kid and a white man that took a gun and put it to his head and blow it up, it would be all over that damn place. Black Lives Matter will be like, and then you will get the NFCA, this guy by the name of Grandmaster Flex, ridiculous guy, man. Oh my God, he's a joke. We're going to, have you seen his declarations and his statements that he does? This guy by the NFCA organization, they are tired of the 3%ers, and they are tired of the racism, and they're tired of the division. Have you seen his statements? For God's sake, have you seen them? We are going to, everybody, I'm calling every NFCA. We're going to Louisville, Kentucky. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Amazing. Unbelievable. A dumbass. Really unbelievable. A dumbass. These trolls that they're coming in, you ain't doing nothing to me. It is facts. Amazingly, now a young kid gets assassinated, 5 years of age. Nobody does nothing about it. CNN News does nothing about it, like the news that I just told you about President Trump. New York Post, New York Times, Washington Post, Washington Times, ABC, MSNBC, Telemundo, Univision. Nobody says nothing about it. Vanessa Guillen, a military Hispanic lady, nobody makes a big deal out of it. Nobody says nothing about it. Black Lives Matter doesn't go out and protest. No, that doesn't fit our narrative. Wait a minute, Tyrone. What are you saying, Shamika? We can't, wait a minute. No, you didn't. No, we can't go. That is a white kid. We are for, it's the racism, is the division, is the oppression of power, is the abuse of power, is the police brutality, only Black Lives Matter. All lives is a racist term. All lives is a racist term. No. Amazing. The racism that they are bringing, the division that they're bringing. Nobody's talking about the young kid that he got shot in his head, 5 years of age, by a black man. A black man. Like Vanessa Guillen's murder, a black man that slaughtered and killed Vanessa Guillen. Right? Nobody's talking about it. Hold on. Right there. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody. Leftist media. They only focus right now is to not, it is an embarrassment now. It's a complete embarrassment. A complete embarrassment. This accomplishment that occurred yesterday, between Saudi Arabia and Israel, it's a great accomplishment that the President of the United States of America, has done. Is a great, phenomenal, and great accomplishment that the United States of America has done. I cannot say, how all these liberal people don't talk about facts. If you're liberal, you don't care about no political party. You don't care about nothing. You're liberal. You want to be free. But when it comes to accomplishments of peace, I believe that you are the ones that they're like, oh my God, peace, peace, bro. Hey, you know what, bro? Fight the system. Like, this is an accomplishment of peace. Why don't you give a man credit? All the liberals and Democrats, like Kamala Harris, now trying to take over the immigration factor. For God's sake, you're the most horrible one. California, that has the most highest percentage of crime rate, referring to illegal immigration. And now Kamala Harris wants to talk about it. Let me give you a stat about what Kamala Harris wants to talk about. And she wants to take over the immigration factor. It says the 5 cities more dangerous is California. California has 5 cities that they're the ones that they're most dangerous in the United States. Compton, that has 35.4 homicides for every 100,000 people. San Bernardino, 28,000, 500 homicides for every 100,000 people. Salinas, 22.1 assassinations for every 100,000 people. Now, look at this. Kamala Harris that wants to talk about immigration with Mexicans and Hispanics. For God's sake, when Hispanics and Mexicans are going to learn that these Democrats have only destroyed California, and that the majority of people that they're in federal and state prisons are Mexican and Hispanics. For God's sake, they're not doing anything for us. They're not creating cultural programs. They're not creating governmental programs. They're not creating educational programs. They're not getting better the neighborhoods where Hispanics and blacks are having huge, fights, gang violence every day. Look, behind bars, Mexicans, an inform was given that 68% in federal and state prisons are the majority Mexicans. The GAO informed that between the years of 2005, 2010, and 2015, that has increased 7% of inmates that they are in federal prisons, increased more 7% of the 68 that is already in it. So you're talking about 75% of the federal prisons in the United States of America, the majority of them are Latino or Hispanic or Mexican. Now, 35% has increased on state prisons. On state prisons, 35% more. What the hell is Kamala Harris doing in California? Nancy Pelosi, what they're doing? More than 34,000 children were trafficked in the caravan. And I saw the ACLU right here in Mexico not doing anything about it, but instigating and motivating marriages, fake marriages, and fake families to happen. The enormous trafficking of children. 6,800 fake families in 2019 and 2020 were discovered. The situation right now at El Paso, for God's sake, more than 40,000 irregular entries in El Paso, Texas. Do you see Veronica Escobar talking about it? My partner, Conservative Anthony, has been nonstop working for a whole week for more than 3 to 4 hours to bring you guys broadcasts late at night about the invasion at the border. And you're talking about that Kamala Harris is going to take over the immigration situation in California? You got to be freaking kidding me. You don't care about Mexicans. You don't care about Hispanics. You don't care about Latinos. You don't care about any single one of us. You're motivating and instigating all these people to come to migrate to our city in Tijuana, where there's a COVID situation, and you don't care about putting them through dangers, through jungles, through sea, to deserts, through infections, through cartels, through kidnappings, to child trafficking. You don't care. But the most important thing, you don't care that they get infected with COVID and they infect every state as they are coming through up north, and they stayed in our city. I just mentioned this yesterday. There's a hotel that it was paid by the United Nations right here that is receiving all the deported people from Central America, that they have 30 to 40% of infections of COVID, infected with COVID. And they're isolated at this hotel in a community that they were never asked if they can put them there. This is what Kamala Harris wants to do. And what did Trump do? He's in office. You want to talk about immigration? Renee Adams? I like to address a comment every once in a while. You guys know. What has Trump done in his administration? You want me to really get into it? Do you guys really want me to respond to this comment? What has Trump has done in his administration with immigration? Do you guys really want me? Do you want me to respond to you? Because if you want me to respond to you, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. Because if we go to what happened and how horrible the country was left by the Obama administration in terms of immigration, I will tell you one thing. More than 90,000 kids were missing, gone missing in the year 2014. The separation of families and the cages were made in the administration of Obama, and they were discovered in 2014 and in 2015. There's evidence. You can't hide it. There's evidence. The separation of families were done in the Obama administration by your administration of Democrats. They were done. There's evidence. There's pictures. There's statements by the Washington Post, New York Times, New York Post, ABC, even fake news CNN broadcasted that. It's amazing. It's amazing. If you're talking about immigration, the recycle business that they were doing, the president that deported more Mexicans and Latinos in history of the United States of America was Obama. They were recycling. I deport you, you come back. I deport you, you come back. Why? Because Obama was colliding and working with the private prisons as CCA, CCA, MCC, and GEO. All these elite globalist owners of private prisons. That they don't care about people. If I deport you, you come back. If I deport you, you come back. The enormous recycling business that it was occurring with child trafficking. At that particular time, nobody knew about what the ACLU was doing. Nobody knew about the Pueblos Sin Fronteras, Ángeles Sin Fronteras, all these organizations from lawyers, Antifa, No More Debt, all banned by all means necessary, Caravan Support Network, Border Support Network, all these organizations, nonprofit, that they were making money with fake marriages and fake families. I just told you. Imagine the numbers that we have been discovering in the administration of Trump, and imagine the numbers that they were in Obama. Now, let me go slowly because you're gonna be able to digest everything. There's a thing that is called Global Compact of Immigration. This globalist compact of immigration it was signed by 154 countries to give migrants the liberty to migrate around the world. The most destructive and the most horrible globalist compact ever existed that puts migrants' lives at risk. They don't care where they migrate. You don't see the United Nations, the Commission International of Human Rights, putting the right, the right utensils for migrants and the right obstacles for migrants to migrate to other countries. No, I have interviewed migrants from Africa that they have migrated through 9 countries, walking on boat, on bus, on car, on getting a lift, putting them through hunger, putting them through infections, putting them through, cartels, putting them through all this stuff. Globalist Compact of Immigration, signed by 154 countries. Before Obama was leaving, everybody thought that Hillary was going to win, right? So Obama had it ready for Hillary. Hillary was going to sign it on December of 2018 in Morocco. What happened? Hillary didn't win. Donald Trump came in and he said, I am not going to sign that. God bless that man, that he didn't sign that. Do you know what happened to Mexico right now with the Globalist Compact of Immigration? That he signed it. An invasion started happening in the South Door. Our women in Tapachula started getting raped by all the MS-13s, all the MS-18s, enormous trafficking of children, enormous human trafficking, enormous organ trafficking, gun trafficking, drug trafficking, violence and delinquents. Not all the caravan is bad, but a huge percentage of the caravans, they were absolutely horrible. Our women were getting raped. Our police officers were getting raped. In the city of Tapachula, that is the border to Guatemala, out of 10 crimes, 7 of them were from Central America. crime rate went up by 10% in every city that the caravan was stopping. Humongous and huge spent of money. It was done to sustain the caravan because the Globalist Compact of Immigration says that we need to educate, we need to give them food, we need to give them comfort, we need to give them a home. Meanwhile, they migrate to another country. Do you think that Mexico can sustain that? Mexico it is number 1 in cartel activity, number 2 in child trafficking in the world, number 2 on killing some women, number 4 on human smuggling, number 5 on clandestine bearings. Mexico that has more than 58,000 murders on the first 18 months of this president. More than 5,800 murders of women in the first 18 months of this president. And the United Nations declared Mexico a safe third world class country to migrate. Can you believe that? Now, the United States did not sign it. So why the United States did not sign it? Because Donald Trump knew all the wave of violence that it was going to come. So he built a protection. He built a protection. And if you go to statistics done by the Department of Homeland Security, in certain parts where the wall is getting built, illegal entrance through particular parts, it has gone down in some parts to 90% where the wall it was built. So you're telling me what has Trump done to all this? I will tell you things that he has done. First of all, expose all the nonprofit organizations that they were working in the administration of Trump, that they were trafficking, making fake marriages, fake families, and taking advantage of the situation and making a profit out of people and migrants. First and foremost, first one, he has exposed the hell out of all these people. They don't know where to hide. That is why the ACLU now came out with a statement saying, we want to dismantle DHS. Why? There's no money anymore. Amazing. Now you want to talk about the separation of families. Do you want me to tell you what the separation of families has been? Read. Please read. It's a really easy thing. Read. Trump is not separating the kids in a detention center. The majority, a large percentage, more than 93% of the children that they are being separated is because they are trafficked in a fake family or in a fake marriage. So if he's holding them and separating them, it's because it is a fake marriage and it is a fake family. And he's not putting them in detention centers like your president used to do, Obama, and like Democrats want to do. He's putting them in a chain of the Hampton Inn in Yuma and in El Paso. You can go and check yourself. Go and travel. You make dollars, right? You made out a capitalist dollar, right? You live in capitalist America, right? The best capitalist economy, right? Right? Because you're privileged. Not because you're white, not because you're black, not because you're brown, not because you're Asian, not because you're Hindu. You know why you are privileged and you don't understand that? United States citizens, a lot of them are so pampered. You guys don't understand that when you come over here and you ask these kind of questions. You know what? Your privilege, these white privilege, the white privilege. No, you know why you're privileged? Because you were born in Atlanta, the free and the home of the brave. You have freedom, the best capitalist country in the world. With your capitalist dollar that this capitalist economy is giving you, you can get a capitalist plane ticket and go to capitalist Arizona and check that capitalist hotel if they are putting the kids in there. in a separate room so they will not get infected with COVID. And they're actually doing investigations with the consulates of Central America or where the kids are going through to get an arrangement with the administrations of Mexico so they can return them back to the border and they can deliver them to their mother, their father, or whoever parent wants to take care of them and wants to be responsible with them. This was not done in the Obama administration. They were deporting them to traffickers, sex traffickers, drug traffickers, and all coyotes. Every single one of them. Throw them out without caring, without knowing, without the understanding. You want to talk about immigration, really? I live over here. You want to talk about how these leftist, Democrats, liberals, and activists, they want to come to our country and instigate and motivate to cheat on a loophole to cross to the United States of America? I seen it. How they're doing it. I have interviewed lawyers from your country of the United States that they admit on camera, that they were making a fake marriage. I have seen it. I have interviewed it. I have interviewed how they go to shelters and they promise them, yes, it's going to be, you're going to get the asylum. I'm going to call you. No, they don't. They make money out of every immigrant. They plaster them on social media. Let's help this migrant. I need money. You really want to talk about immigration? You really want to talk about it? Hello, liberals and laughing emojis. I know what you're doing. You're not getting it to me. Really, you're not. You're not. You're not accomplishing anything. Thank you. You're here watching. That's what I like. This is the thing, people. When you see a brown man and a Mexican man that lives in Mexico, they intend to think that, we are exactly the same that a lot of Mexican Democrats are. Brainwash. Like this, liberals. Brainwash. That we live on the bubble, that we cannot do it. That we are a victim, that we cannot accomplish anything because of the white privilege, the white man, that we cannot exercise our right. No, everybody was created equal and they have the same possibilities of accomplishing anything in life. Everybody. The most amazing thing is that we're not understanding that the Democrats are implementing this trash in our head, that we are always the victim and we cannot do it. And they say minorities. That's an insult. When you say that you're a minority, you're degrading yourself. You're not a minority. You're created equal. It's not the color of the skin, it's the context of the individual that matters. Martin Luther King. I'm brown, I'm Mexican, and I don't feel oppressed. I don't feel like a victim of the system. I don't feel it. I have worked in the United States and I have seen white people, black people, and I made more money than black people and white people. Where is the privilege? Where is it? There's no privilege. The American dream is not crossing and getting benefits from the government. No. The American dream is crossing and working hard every day with sweat and tears and saving money. My God, I have seen old single mothers in the United States of America working 3 jobs. Where is the American dream on that? Where is the white privilege on that? And they're white. Where is the white privilege on that? Working 18, 20 hours. My God. And getting low pay. Where's the white privilege on that? Homeless veterans, that they're white. Where's the white privilege on that? That they gave their lives for the country. Where's the white privilege on that? But you get the LeBron James, you get the Oprahs, you get the Nick Cannons, you get the LL Cool J's, all these people that they make multi-million dollars, that they make all these capital out of capitalist America, not communist America. And they are talking about white privilege? Holy cow, the hypocrisy. Really? You want to talk about white privilege and your Bentley? You want to talk about white privilege in your Lamborghini or in your Ferrari Spider or whatever it is? Lamborghini Spider, I don't even know because I don't even have the mentality that one day I will own one of those craps. So this is not even my priority in life. You really want to talk about that? All your mansions and your chain and your flip chain and your you really want to talk about that? Your privilege? Where is your privilege? You don't have no privilege? Holy cow, people. And now the leftist media not talking about this great accomplishment that Donald Trump just did today. Getting peace between Saudi Arabia and peace with Israel is a great accomplishment. Great accomplishment. God bless the President of the United States. Great job, Mike Pompeo, William Barr. Great job on fighting all these communists and socialist people and traffickers, child traffickers. Great job. You're doing a great job. 4 more years, damn it. Whatever you like it. 4 more years. Whether you like it or not. You guys got 3 months now. 3 months to re-elect the president. If you don't re-elect the president, whew, my God. First thing that is going to happen, and I will tell you, there's going to be open borders. So this right here, Tijuana, my God, my city is going to go through horrible situations with violence, with delinquents, with everything. Wake up. It's time to save your country, and it's time to stand up for your right. God bless you all. God bless you all. I got to leave. I'm late to work. God bless you all. It was really nice talking to you guys. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, at his page as Conservative Anthony on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Also, you can follow me at Facebook. Give it a like and follow my page. And also, you can go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I did a phenomenal interview yesterday talking about child abuse and child trafficking with ex-combat veteran Athena Eves. She was phenomenal, and she has been a child rescuer now that she's a retired combat Marine veteran. We did an interview yesterday, so if you guys want to go watch that, I did it yesterday with her. It was a phenomenal and great interview. Go watch it. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. God bless you all, man. God bless you all on this Friday. Tomorrow I will be live at YouTube in the afternoon, West Coast time. I'm in the West Coast, so I will be doing reporting on all the activists and all the nonprofits that they have been working over here, just to give a liberal a day. I like to just kick them in the butt every now and then. I like these liberals, man. You know what? I like these Antifa liberals because whenever you want to confront them, I was here in Tijuana and they start surrounding you like, go around in circles, John. I know, Derek. They cannot go at you face to face. They go around you. Go around in, Derek. I know, John. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. Where's your mask? And where is the explosive that you have to throw in his feet? Like, that is what they do. You're a joke, man. God bless you all. Have a beautiful Friday. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. And like we always say, peace and love, everybody, because always your country's first.